But tonight in the Showbiz Countdown, we are going where no other entertainment show has gone before. The top 5 reasons why Robert Pattinson should forgive and forget Kristen Stewart for cheating on him with her director. Showbiz Tonight went one-on-one with Robert today, and wait till you see what he told us. We spoke with him after he broke his silence, kinda, on The Daily Show last night.
Listen, the last time I had a bad breakup, Ben and Jerry got me through some of the tougher times. So I thought you and I could bond over this.
Should do a thing.
And talk about, boy, you are better off. Kick her to the curb.
But you know what? Here's the thing. They haven't officially broken up. So we're firing up the countdown, starting with reason number 5 that Rob might want to forgive and forget. Here's number 5. They rocketed to fame together. 4 films and 1 more on the way for the love of Twilight. Here in Hollywood tonight is Cherie Fletcher, who stars on VH1's Hollywood Exes. Her famous ex is Will Smith. Also in Hollywood, Mary Murphy. She's a judge on my favorite show, So You Think You Can Dance. The Twilight movies guys shot Rob and Kristen to uber fame, and that's going to deeply unite them forever, in my opinion. Now, Mary, what do you think? Do you think that Rob should consider what we're saying here, forgive and forget?
Well, you know, you're talking to someone that was married for, since the age of 19 to 3 different men. So I don't know if I'm really an expert or that I am an expert. But, they do have 1 more movie to do. And I think they're going to need to come together at least in part until the end of that. But, this is young Hollywood. She's only 22 years old. They're very young. And everybody knows how difficult it is once they go on to the next project and the next project. Now, here comes the end of this saga. So, I think it's going to be difficult, but I think they're going to stay together as they get ready to finish up this last campaign.
Mary, I'm going to say you have experience. So, yes, I'm going to make you an expert because you have experience. Cherie, I want you to jump in here, though. Yes, you do. Cherie, jump in here because I want to know, should he take her back because of their unique kind of megastar bond?
Well, I'm not going to say he should take her back, but you definitely have to forgive. Because forgiveness is always more for you than for the person that, actually offended you or did you wrong. So he's got to forgive. I think you keep the first things first. They started as business. They should finish this thing out as business.
You guys are very civil. I'm liking you two. But today, Showbiz Tonight spoke with Rob. He was with David Cronenberg, the director of his new movie, Cosmopolis, with the news of Kristen's tryst and with Rupert Sanders making big news all over the planet. The question is, what's this craziness been like for him? Watch what he told Showbiz Tonight producer Jenny DeToma.
Since the first Twilight, you enter this kind of realm where everything is, where, you get stuff reported about you, and it's weird. And on top of that, loads of people just make it up anyway. That doesn't make any difference.
So do you just laugh it off? You really are okay?
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
I don't know. That was kind of a nervous laugh, if you ask me, because I think there's still a lot that we just don't know about what really went on. But maybe, just maybe, guys, listen to me, that there's hope that they could get back together again. So now, here's reason number 4 on our Showbiz Countdown. They're each other's first love. Mary, you got married at 19, you said. Should Robert hang his hat on forgiveness just because of that?
Well, I agree. Forgiveness is always fantastic. But the reality, certainly is they're going to have a long Hollywood career, and it is extremely difficult. She should have known better anyways. Hey, they're following them everywhere. She's kissing in a car. Are you crazy? It just seems even like another publicity stunt to me. They know they're being watched every single second of the day and night. Who does that?
Oh, God, that is what I've been saying since this whole thing broke. Who does that in the middle of the day in a car on the side of the road? As the Showbiz Countdown rolls on, though, guys, let's talk about this. The mean green. Why R-Patz should forgive and forget. Reason number 3 is it'd be the greatest promotion ever. Mary just talked about it. For the very last Twilight movie, which comes out in just 2 months. Can't you picture it? Rob makes this big public declaration of his everlasting love for Kristen, saying, I forgive you. Cherie, you with me? Are you feeling that?
Nah. You know, I mean, I guess it's good. I guess it's good for the ratings. I say let her go. She's 22 years old. You got to get to the bottom of this thing. There's a reason why she cheated. You understand? So, you know, she's 22. This girl has to live and move and breathe. And I say let her go. Let her explore. And then at some point in time, maybe these two can come back together since they were each other's first love. There's a special bond. I think maybe now is not the time.
Okay, guys, well, let's get serious because there are only 2 more reasons on the Showbiz Countdown why Robert Pattinson should forgive and forget Kristen Stewart for stepping out on him. You ready for number 2 on the countdown? Here it is.
Ready.
She did it. She's sorry. Now it's time to move on. I did it. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Simple as that. I mean, how could anyone forget that statement that she gave right after this whole thing blew up? Here's part of it if you forgot. She said, the momentary indiscretion has jeopardized the most important thing in my life, Rob. I love him. I love him. I'm so sorry. Mary, that's an apology if I ever heard one, and we usually don't see celebrities doing that type of thing. Should that public apology sway him to forgive and forget?
Well, I just think it's all a little bit weird that they're handling it all in the public anyway, since in the past they've been completely private. But since she put it out there, you know, I have seen people that have had this very same situation that are not in the limelight, and they were forgiven, and they've been married for 30 years. But again, I have to say, they're on a much more difficult road living in Hollywood, that's for sure.
That is true, but Cherie, you know, call me a sucker. Because if a man came to me and said, I love you, I'm sorry, and I saw it in his eyes and I really believed him, I don't know what I'd do. What do you think? Should there be forgiveness and a reconciliation because of how honest she was with her apology?
Don't forget they're actors. Come on now.
Yeah, that's right. And Tina Marie said it best. You might be a sucker for love. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think the public apology was probably more for the public. You know, I think it was the right thing for her to do. It was a smart thing for her to do. Again, you know, you kind of got to get to the bottom of why she did what she did. I think he needs to give her a hiatus, let her figure it out, and then maybe come together and work this thing out. But again, you have to forgive, because forgiveness is going to be more for him to set him free. You know what I mean? So he goes into the next relationship, not with the baggage from this one.
And that brings us to number 1 on the countdown, the top 5 reasons why Robert Pattinson should forgive and forget. Because, are you ready for this? Their kids would be gorgeous. Back with me are Cherie Fletcher of VH1's Hollywood Exes and Dancing with the Stars judge Mary Murphy. Now, Cherie, everybody loves cute celebrity kids. Case in point, your son Trey with Will Smith. The kids would be adorable, don't you think?
I think the kids would be gorgeous, but you know what? He's pretty gorgeous himself, so I think that those genes are going to carry no matter who he's with. You know what I mean? He's a gorgeous guy.
Yes, he is. Mary, what do you think? You think separately they'd still have cute kids with whoever they had children with besides them together?
Well, I know one thing for sure. The fans would absolutely love to see little baby vampires out there with these two. Of course, they're going to be cute, but let's not forget how pasty white these two are. This kid is going to be plagued with sunburn for the rest of their lives. So I'm not so sure it's a great thing, but I know the fans would adore that situation, and I'm a huge fan of the Twilight Saga.
I'd be sure to get them an SPF 55 set of sunblock for the baby shower. Cherie Fletcher, Mary Murphy, you guys were so much fun. Thank you very much.